In 3 trading days, we've printed over 500 pips using only 3 trades. Here's the proof of the wins as pure profits. Now, those screenshots aren't to brag. The real bragging is the tens of thousands of dollars printed by complete beginners copying this exact strategy. So in this video, I'll be going through a completely raw breakdown of these things. Why I entered, where I entered, why the TP and SLs were placed there, the whole method to the madness. My only hope is that if you found this video valuable, that you leave a like and subscribe. It is completely free and it helps me spread the word of profitable trading to everyone. Enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to review all the trades here that we have done over the past 2 weeks. The ones that went big at least. Okay, so now let's go through the big trades here that we have done today. On Monday, on Friday, last week, on Thursday. Right, these trades all have hit more than 100 pips. Alright, I'll bring you through the multi-time frame analysis for these specific trades, and I want you to see exactly why the trade managed to run more than 100 pips. So you know whether this trade here is going to be a high probability trade or not. Alright, you guys are ready to get started? Type ready in the chat, let me know. Very good. Then let's get right into it. Now, let's take a look at last Thursday. Okay, last Thursday we managed to catch a beautiful short right over here. Alright, this was given as a signal. Entry SL on TP. Now let's go ahead and see exactly why did we look to take a short at this area. Now I want you to take notice what has the Asian session done. The Asian session here has pushed up to the upside. This was the market open on Thursday. At 6 AM GMT plus 8, price pushed up very aggressively. Price came down, pushed down. Now as you see price pushing towards the upside, do you see any bullish fair value gaps? Answer is no. We do not. And what does this mean? It means that the market here doesn't have enough volume to push up higher aggressively. Because if the market truly wanted to continue higher, we would see bullish fair value gaps here form on the 1 hour time frame. And then we can use the fair value gaps here as a refuel point to allow price to continue higher. But because we don't have that, and we start to create wicks, no body candle closes, then this is where you need to start to understand. Okay, cool. Look towards the left. What did price do? Did price take out this high right here? Yes. Did it close above with a body candle close? No. You take a look at the 4 hour time frame. This 4 hour structure, buy to sell. Is this one entire swing move? Buy to sell. Chat, let me know. Yes, absolutely, right? Price created the highest point here, the lowest point here, creating a lower low, breaking past this low, this low. So if the market here has created a 4 hour weak change of character, as seen right over here, no body candle close, then I'm expecting price to give us a deeper pullback. As you know it, right? No body candle close means that we're expecting deeper pullbacks in an overall bullish market. So in this case, what do I need to see? Now, I want you guys here to drop down with me. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop down right here. Let's remove this and drop down. On the 50-minute time frame, what do you see? You see that the market here has created a bearish change of character at this point. Now, is this a weak or a strong change of character? Very good. Weak. So therefore, we're expecting price to give us a deeper pullback, right? So as we have price action here creating a deeper pullback, notice where the swing high is on the 50-minute time frame. It's not here, it's not here, it's not here, it's here. So as long as price respects the 3378.85, the market here should still continue going lower. Because if we start to break past this level here, then sellers are invalid, and the market here is telling us that the 50-minute time frame is looking bullish. Is everybody clear up to this point? So the 50-minute time frame here has also shown us weakness by creating a 50-minute weak change of character right here. So now, when I'm looking for the confirmations, we can drop onto the 5-minute time frame. What do you see? Price pushed up, creating a bullish change of character. 1-minute time frame, what do you see? Price action here starting to slow down. Price pushed up, aggressive, pushed up, aggressive, pushed up, aggressive. Created a week of correction, created a change of character right over here with a body candle close. But chat, let me know, is this body candle close here convincing? No, right? It's basically like what? Less than a pip underneath this level here. So this to me is the first sign of weakness. This tells me the market here is attempting to push lower. Sellers are trying to step in. But what did he do instead? Push back up. So instead of just executing here on the retest, because there isn't a clear body candle close, what do? I'll wait for price to officially create a body candle close below this level here, which we finally did. Now, I want you to notice as we push lower, what do you start to see? Do you see this? What is this, ladies and gentlemen? Relative equal highs, your trendline liquidity. And you know it, I mentioned this on stream time and time again. Each and every time you see liquidity like this, what price loves to do is to take it out before creating a massive dump. It likes to manipulate, take out all the stop losses above here, 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 and here. Take note of this, guys. If a trend line is too obvious, the market is going to manipulate it. That's what the market loves to do. So as price came up, swept the liquidity here, here, and here, this is where I executed. Right? Gave price action here, breathing room. 15-minute time frame, what do you have? Where do I place my stop loss? Above this high. Give it breathing room to allow price to dump. Understanding that we have created a 4-hour weak change of character right here. No body candle close, right? So if I'm looking for sells, I can look for price to come down to fill the fair value gap here, here, and come down into our 4-hour bullish OP. So once we have the confirmation of the sweep of liquidity, this is where I can execute my sells already. Trust in the 15-minute high. Look for price to continue dumping. And what did price do? Price dumped. Dumped how many pips? From here all the way to here for 100 pips. Came back close to my break even and continued to dump further. Price dumped all the way down for 250 pips. You know it, last Thursday, full TP. Now, is everybody clear on exactly how we caught this trade last Thursday? Understanding that the market here was overall bullish, but we had no body candle close on the 4-hour or the 1-hour time frame. 15-minute time frame created that sign of weakness, change of character. Then we had the 1-minute confirm it with a sweep of liquidity. Alright, so this was how we caught a very nice 1:4-hour trade. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is trade 1 done. You notice how this trade here is all using the concept that we talked about every single day. Change of character with or without a body candle close. Liquidity sweeps right over here at the 1-minute time frame. BUS. Structure high, structure low. Swing high, swing low. So this is how we caught the trade. Alright, let's just say you didn't catch the absolute top. You executed on the bearish engulfing. Same thing lah. This trade here would have ran very nicely for you. 230 pips. Is everybody crystal clear? Are we ready to go on to trade number 2? You all type G in the chat. Perfect. Very good. So now, let's take a look at trade number 2 here. Now, on Friday, we also took another trade right here. we took buys towards the upside during the London session. Okay, this was the trade right here. This is how it looks like on the 1 minute. This was also caught and discussed live on stream. Now, what allowed us to take the buys here? Let's take a look. Top-down analysis. Daily time frame. We understood that the market here has given us a push and break past this level. Is that correct? Yes or no? Did we create a break past this high? Absolutely. Price action here broke past. Price initially created a bearish change of character with a body candle close, which is very strong bearish, right? But the fact that after creating a strong bearish change of character, price created a bullish change of character right here, breaking past with or without a body candle close, we don't know yet lah, based on Friday, right? Because this was a Friday candle right here. But the fact that we have created a higher high after creating a strong lower low tells me the market here is actually really bullish. So this is the daily time frame. Daily time frame is bullish. 4 hour time frame, what do we have? 4 hour time frame, we have created this. A 4 hour bullish fair value gap. How do you mark it out? Candle 1, 2, and 3. So you mark it out like this. 4 hour FVG. So if you have a fair value gap like this, and you know that the market here is overall trending bullish, then is this 4 hour fair value gap here, the bullish one, going to be the main point of interest I'm looking for continuation buys? Yes. Because when you are looking for a trade to go with the trend, you want to look at the most recent POI, especially on the higher time frame. If the market is going to continue to give you pushes towards the upside, you want to be looking at the daily bullish fair value gap, the 4 hour bullish FVG, the 1 hour bullish FVG. These are where areas are going to give us strong rejections from, because we are trending, right? As the market is trending aggressively, the market here will look for the most recent point of interest to refuel orders to push up price higher. So that's what price did. Price tapped into the 4 hour fair value gap. 1 hour time frame, what do you see? We tapped into a overlapping fair value gap right here. Perfect. 2 fair value gaps in the same area. Good. Extra confluence. So as price tapped into it, what did price do? You can see price took out this low. Did we take out this low? Did we create a lower low here? Yes, At this point, what do we have here on silver? Both lower lows. So is this an SMT? Yes or no? No. If you are just trading LSCB alone, you cannot have taken this buy, because you need to see price create a higher low on either one of them. So this is what I spotted coming into London. And on the 50-minute time frame, I asked myself, look, simple. I have 4 hour bullishness, daily bullishness, 1 hour bullishness. And we're currently sitting in a 4 hour and 1 hour bullish FVG. If I'm going to be looking for buys towards the upside, how can I do it? Since the most recent point of interest here that we've just tapped on the lowest time frame, based on the point of interest here that I've drawn, is the 1 hour, what time frame can I look for confirmation? The 5 minute. Very good. Ashish, Leon, 5 minutes. So what do I do at this point? 5 minute time frame, what do I see? I see price action here has created what? A buy to sell, creating a break past this low. So this right here is a BOS, because it's confirming that the market here wants to continue bearish, correct? But yet again, we do not have a body candle close, showing that this is a weak BOS. So if we have a weak BOS, once again, chat, let me know. If we have a weak BOS, are we expecting a deeper pullback? Answer is yes, we are expecting price to give us a deeper pullback. And just so happened, as I'm looking at the deeper pullback, what did price do? It finally created a change of character. Not once, but twice. It tested this area twice. Now, for me to understand that the market here is very, very bearish towards the downside coming into the London session, what do we have? Fair value gaps. And if the market wanted to reverse from here, we should have respected this FVG. Is that right? But price eventually broke past the fair value gap, which indicates bullishness. And is bullishness pro-trend alongside with the 4 hour, 1 hour, and the daily? Yes. So this was when I started to drop down to the 1 minute time frame. I noticed this. What did price do? Price came up, then came down, creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. So let me just draw this out with arrows so that it's crystal clear for you, because this one right here takes a bit more experience to spot. But what do I see here? Once again, you have a high, you have a low. You have a higher high, lower low. Lower high, lower low. So if I want to see buys, I can either look for a bullish engulfing candle or a bullish change of character. So at this point, do we have bullish engulfing candles? No. So I switched to my other confirmation. A change of character which is actually stronger than a bullish engulfing candle. Because you're breaking past the most recent 1 minute lower high. So the moment price action here gave us a body candle close, this was where I executed the buys. Understand now, you see, I went from the daily to the 4 hour to the 1 hour to the 5 minute and then the 1 minute. Failing past this 5 minute bearish fair value gap gave me confidence to look for 1 minute bullish engulfing candles. To look for continuation buys towards the upside. So at this point, the moment we do see a body candle close right here, this was where I entered. Zoom out now. Where do you place your stop loss? Below the low. Here. That swept the previous hourly candle. Look for price to continue higher. And there we have it. 120 pips caught on Friday. With the range. Buys is pro-trend and therefore I'm more than willing to take buys. I hope you guys here are taking down notes, like I mentioned. You have an overlapping 4 hour and 1 hour bullish fair value gap. Understanding that these two are a point of interest, we can take the lowest time frame point of interest, 1 hour, and drop down to the 5 minute for confirmations. For me to look for a bullish change of character, I would need to see price break past this high. But if you take a look, the range from where price has dumped all the way from where it originally came from, that's 200 pips. Does it make sense for me to wait for a 200 pip change of character? No. Definitely not. So, we adapt. We look for the most recent bearish point of interest to fill. The fair value gap. So is everybody here understands exactly how we call trade number 2? If you understand, type 2 in the chat. I hope you guys are seeing a pattern. We trade what the market gives us, using the confirmations and concepts that we have learned. Can Very good. Now let's go to trade number 3. The LSCB short on Monday. Alright, Thomas has already done a breakdown, but I'm going to go through it one more time because it's a signal that was sent to you guys. Alright, so listen up. Those that missed the trade, no problem. You will now know how to catch this trade yourself. So now, let's take a look right over here. Price action here was clearly very, very bullish. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? The market here has pushed up very, very aggressively. In fact, we have even taken out this level here. Right, in the grand scheme of things, the daily time frame, you have price action here doing this. Buy to sell. Bearish change of character. And finally, same idea. We create a change of character with a wick candle close the previous day. So at this point, if you understand that the market here has created a weak change of character right here, breaking past the most recent high, still creating a higher high, but we have created no body candle close. Are we expecting a deeper pullback? Yes. Absolutely. So that's where I'm framing. Okay, look, I understand the daily is bullish. I understand we have bullish structure. I understand that we have created a higher high, but we do not have a body candle close. And that's why I'm expecting a pullback. On the 4-hour time frame, what do you have? The market here creating very bullish pushes towards the upside. Yet again, similar setup, any fair value gaps here. Any fair value gaps on the 4-hour time frame coming into the Asian session on Monday? No. Zero. There's no gaps between the first candles and the third candles wicks. None at all. So at this point, we drop down to the 1-hour time frame. What do we see? We see the market here push up very aggressively. During what time? Look at this time right here. 6 o'clock. This is where the market rollover ended, and this is where the day starts. 6 a.m. GMT plus 8. Whenever you see a candle here push up so aggressively towards the upside, with a lot of volume with no bottom wick, this area here is where there's going to be liquidity. People that are buying, they're placing the stop loss below this level for the day. And on top of that, this is where we do see price action here give us an LSCB setup. Notice how price action here pushed up higher, right? Naturally speaking, we're looking for retracements after breaking past this high here. Is that right, ladies and gentlemen? Because in an uptrend, you always see this. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. So as price action here creates a higher high, I'm expecting price to come back down. Now, when you have already broken through a previous higher high, and you start to see a bearish SMT, what do I mean by this? Price action here has created this hourly candle. This hourly bearish candle right here. Top wick, bottom wick. The next candle, what did price do? Price took out the top wick first. Now, at this point, take a look. Let's compare to silver. Did this specific candle at this time frame is aligned directly? Did we take out the previous hourly high? Chat, let me know. Answer is no. It's clear. So when silver has created a lower high and gold has created a higher high, this is an SMT divergence. Like I mentioned, an SMT divergence is going to be a cracking correlation between two very similar pairs. Okay, so now if the market here has created a sweep past the previous hourly candle high or a sweep past the silver high right here. Now, chat, I want you to tell me which one do you prefer price to sweep? Assuming like we do get an SMT both ways. Which pair do you wish to sweep instead of the other? You would prefer gold, right? Why? Because if you sweep past the previous hourly candles high on gold, and you're looking to take a trade on gold, it means that price has already swept the buy side liquidity, collected the orders, manipulated the high, and that would give it higher probability for price to double over. If it was silver that swept it, then it will be a little bit more iffy. I prefer price to sweep on gold. And that's why this is a very, very strong LSCB setup right here. But of course, what is the confirmation that allows us to take a sell? Instead of just, sweep of this high enter. 1 minute time frame. You know it. LSCB here, we use a 1 minute or a 5 minute bearish change of character or change in state of delivery. Best case, if you have a breaker block. Now, What do you see here? Price created a higher high, higher low, higher high, and then finally created a lower low for body candle close. This is what we call a change of character. Now, I want you to take notice. From here to where the change of character happened, 5 pips. Price came very close to it. So what I'm looking for here, understanding all the overall confluences that we have. We have pushed up higher, very aggressively before the Asian session started. Price has given us an SMT on gold, with gold sweeping past the previously hourly candle high, while silver didn't, and then created a change of character. So the moment price gave us a change of character, this is where Thomas executed sales. I took the trade with him. Agreed 100%. Super duper clear. What did price do? Dumped instantly. All right, and of course, this trade here. All right, if you guys here understand how Thomas trades, right? He also uses his tools. This flip tool right here, understanding where the manipulation happened. He measures the range and marks out key points of interest. You have your 0.2 area, 0.2, 0.5 area. This is your first area of rejection. Next area of rejection, 0.4 and negative 4.5. So at this point, you understood that the market here on the 1 minute time frame has created body candle closes underneath the 0.2 and 0.2.5. So Chad, those of you guys here that are more experienced, if you understand that you see a body candle close below these levels, what are the chances for 0.4 or for negative 4 and negative 4.5 to be hit? High or low? Higher. Therefore, we can allow the trade to run all the way down. At this point, price we have already read a grand total from here all the way down to the 4.5 level. 137 pips. Partials taken as of the break even. Let the runners run. As of the break even, what did price do? Come back up. Did it stop us? Oh, not at all. Not close. Had about 20-30 pip leeway. And price continued dumping. Smashing the full TP. Alright, so this was how we caught the 157 pip full TP trade on Monday. Is everybody clear? Remember, I hope you guys here are seeing patterns with all the 3 trades here that I've just discussed. Every single trade requires multi-time frame analysis. Every single trade requires you to understand not just the structure, higher highs, higher lows, but also whether there is a body candle close or not. Whether it has swept liquidity. What did price do the moment market opens? That's how we have been printing 100, 200, 300 pips so consistently every single week. All right? Any questions right here? Let me know. I'm doing this review so that you guys here understand how we catch the trades, so that you can look to catch them yourself as well. Everything is clear with an explanation. Was there a confirmed breaker? Yes. Right here. Take a look. The moment price action here creates a break, past this low, this entire candle becomes the breaker. Sell to buy, creating a order block. Price filled it with a body candle close. All right. Very, very good. Why is this an order block? Remember, when the market here is creating a push towards the upside, let me just draw it in terms of a drawing in line arrow so that you guys here understand a little clearer. Each time the market creates a break past the previous high, the last candle that was created before breaking structure towards the upside or downside, whichever it is, you will create an order block. Each time we create a higher high, like this, we create an order block. Before this higher high was created, right here, price was pushing, right? Up to, as price pushed towards this level right here. Only once we break past this level here, can we say that this area has created a order block. So same thing. What did price do here? Higher high, higher low. Price push up above. Did we create a body candle close past this high? Yes or no? Yes. So therefore, this candle, the last candle that created the lowest point in price, is going to be our order block. And for the order block to hold, we cannot see price close underneath it. And what did price do? Price failed it. Body candle close underneath the order block. There's a failure of order block, and therefore this turns into a breaker block. Simply put, a break and retest zone. Plus, you get your SMT. Alright? So, I hope you guys enjoyed the entire breakdown of all the trades here that went big for us over the past 2 weeks. It's very important that you guys here take note of exactly what was mentioned here on this trade. Every single little detail is what made this trade here a banger. Alright, as much as, I give you my signals, you just follow along, you make profit. That's all good and dandy. But if you can't replicate it yourself, then it's going to be very hard. So that's why I'm breaking down for you every single step of the way, what I see on each individual time frame, what are the confluence, how do I stack my confluence to make sure that the trade is extremely good. Alright? So now, let's take a look at what the current price action here is doing for today.